Heidi ho, my crafty friends. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. And I hope that you guys have had some fun times playing in your journals because today that's exactly what we're going to do. I have hopefully, time for two activities today. And they're both going to be fun envelope activities. You know how much I do love an envelope. So, and they're both scrap envelopes. You know, ones that you get in the mail and you go, oh, I hate these things. So what I'm doing here is I took, now these just come from a, a book that I bought online, and I have the rights to make copy of the page and to use that page. Now, I can't sell that page once I make a copy of it, but I'm allowed to use it in my book if I want to use it in my book. But I can't make copies of the book, of the pages, and sell the pages as my own. Does that make sense? Okay, I hope so. If you have any questions, just, pop a question and I'll let you know. Okay, so what I'm doing is I mounted these, and I'm going to show you on some book page that I just glued together like this. And I've had these copies made for like forever, and I decided, it's time to use them. So I've just been taking book pages and gluing them together like this. It's time to use up these book pages that I have. So I've just been gluing them together like this. Instead of using cardstock, I thought I'm just going to use these book pages. And then anything that I have that will fit on it, like this little flower will fit on it, I'm just gluing this little flower onto it. And then when I'm ready to cut it out, I'm trying to see the flower here. When I'm ready to cut it out, it's already backed. Because I'm just going to use it in a pocket. So I can just make sure that the flower's on the page like that. There. So now it's already backed, and when I cut it out, it's a little bit sturdier than just this little thin piece of paper, and that's what's on the back. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. But I want to use this in today's activity. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting around, and when I get to these little butterfly wings, I go like this to kind of give this, this piece a little bit more oomph. Is that a word? Is oomph a word? I'm not sure if it is or not, but I want to quickly do this. I was starting to do it when I realized I already hit that button, and I was like, whoops-a-doodles. So, I want to say Heidi ho to our new subscribers and welcome you to the page. I'm so glad you've joined us here on the craft table. It's always nice to have new friends join us. Oops, I bent that little devil to pieces, didn't I? It's always nice to have new friends around the craft table with us. See what you're doing, talk to you a little bit. Now, don't forget, on the community page, and I did have somebody ask me, where's the community page? If you go to the main page of the Ladybug Journals, that's where you find the list that says playlists and home, and all that. You find all the information about me and about the page, okay? Just like every other, creator that you watch. And right above that, it says, I think it says visit community, okay? And you tap on that button. That's not the one I want. You tap on that button, and that will take you straight to the community page. And I've got 2 posts on there already. One shows you the page that I've used, or the paper that I've used to make one of the pieces of ephemera for the decorative box that we use, and another is a welcome post. And if you want to post something, it it shows you how to do it there. You just tap. I think there's a little googly eye on there, and see, on my side I don't see it. You can tap on it and you can post. You can ask me a question. You can ask me about a technique if you would like. You can post a picture of your latest thing that you created in your journal if you'd like. Now, I want to keep this a respectful place, and I want to keep it about our journals and the things that we're working on, not something that you've done from another page. I would like to keep it, from what we're doing here, because I don't know what other creators do, so I can't answer questions that have to do with them. You would have to ask them. I can't answer their questions. And I would like to keep it, someplace that other people would like to visit if they were coming to our page. Okay? So just remember that and be kind. And if other people are interacting, be kind. Now, and I know you're going to do that. I know you are. But that's just what I have to say. It's what I'm told I have to say. So there, I've said it. Okay. So, and I want to put something here. So I'm looking in my little scrap envelope that I have here. Oh, there's something I can put there. Oh, I think I like that even better. And these are just from, good heavens, I got a couple of them. These are just from little scrap pages and doodle pages and, just cut-offs that we've done here at the table, things like that. Bigger cut-offs. Oh, let's see what that is. Oh, I like that. I think we're going to keep that out. Just things like that. If they're nothing other than special. They're just little cut-offs. Just little doodly bops. All right, so let's see if one of these fit. Too small. I think that one will fit. No, that one's too big. Let's try this one. Now, my envelope is shut over here, so where's my scissors? Here we go. So what I'm going to end up doing is, I might as well do it right now. Let's move our book. I'm going to pop that out and put that right there. So to mark my place, because I'm going to do it on this page. And I'm going to move my book out of the way. And I want to cut this in half. So we're cutting the envelope in half. Come on, goofy thing. And I want to cut it. I don't want to cut it right above it, but I want to cut it right about there. Yeah, right about there. Okay, like that. So that gives me an opening. Yeah, but I'm going to go on and cut off just a smidgen here to go on and put my picture in, because I'm not real coordinated going in from the side, and I can glue that. Okay, that's all I took off from the side. Now I'm going to glue that shut, but it opens it up like that so I can get in there a little better. Now this piece is going to be a pocket, so I'm just going to leave it just like it is. Now I think we chose this one, didn't we? So let's see. Oh, well, that doesn't work very well at all, does it? That does not work very well at all, because you can't see what I thought you could see. Okay, well, now let's look and see what we find. Let's look at our other things then. When all else fails, you just keep looking. Let's find our other butterflies. Maybe we might have to make something. Or maybe we'll put something on top of it. Maybe that would work better. Maybe we put it on top. Let's see that. Maybe we just decorate it right over the top. No, that's still too big. It's just too big. Come on, Lori. Get your brain moving, girly. All right, let's look through these papers that I always forget I have. And let's use up some of those. Let's do that. Because we're going to decoupage these anyhow. So let's get out some of this stuff and use them up. Let's do that. So we're going to need some butterflies. Let's grab our butterflies. And what other papers do we have we could use? Oh, golly. We've got papers out there whoop-de-doo-doos. Oh, there's the butterflies I was looking for. Okay. There we go. Now, of course, you can decorate yours with anything you want. Anything. Okay, we don't need this. So, plans have changed. Let's put our ruler away, and let's put that away. I have no idea why I liked that, but I did. Let's put those away. Let's scoot that over there. All right, so we are going to need something to glue on. That will be at the end. There. So we're going to decoupage that piece of it. Uh-oh, where'd the other piece go? Oh, there it is. And this piece of it. And I want them to be done at the same time. And they're just coffee dyed. Okay? They're coffee dyed. Now I've got paper in here. You know, this stuff is probably 4, maybe 5 years old. Well, looky there. Right there's some. Right there on the top. Now that's pretty. With the leaves, that's pretty. We could use that and then put something on top. Now, here's what we're doing. These are going to go like this. Okay? They're going to be 2 individual pockets, and then there's going to be a bigger pocket behind. And what we need to do is we need to figure out, before we do this, the placement on the page. So this needs to go here. So there's going to be a pocket at the top, right here, a pocket at the bottom, and then right here is going to be another bigger pocket. So I think I need to scoot this one over a little bit. There. In this bottom pocket, I want to have some texture on because, you know, it's going to show. So this really doesn't need to even have anything in it, although I do really like it, and I like this, but I really like that. Although now that I see it, it has a little chicken, a little baby chick in it. But we don't need to worry about that little baby chick. Now, what about this piece? Maybe we could manipulate this piece to work. Now, I do like that, just like that, with the green in it. Or maybe I like this piece over here even better. Let me see if I can show you. Let me get it down there. Come on, get down there. Yeah, I like that. Like that. And then on the outside, you know, we could decoupage around it and maybe add some leaves and the butterfly sticker on the outside. And then the other half of it, we could include up here. I think that's what we're going to do. And we'll also use this one to include. And I have a third one. Okay, so before we tear it, there's this piece. Oh, wait, I think I might like this one. Okay, we don't need our book. Let me put my bookmark in there so I don't lose my place. I like this too. Let's see how that looks. No, I don't like that. Ah, that. I like that. Right there. Okay, so we're going to tear. I think we're going to tear this right here. Yeah, like that. That's going to be the inside. And then I can put something down here before I glue it in. And then up here, okay, so this gets glued here. So to make sure that some more of this is showing, we can add the rest of it maybe here. I want this piece over here. Make sure you can see what I'm talking about. I want this piece over here. So I want to tear this or somehow or another get it up here. Because don't forget it's going to be covered. So maybe bring it up here like this. But we can tear it if need be. This piece, oh, I do like that piece. I'm going to put across the top here. Now I'm also going to add in there, let's see what else we've got here, because I think we need to add maybe some of that. We'll see how that works. Here's some that goes with it. I like this. I want to put some of that with the butterflies. That would be pretty on the bottom with these butterflies on the top. Okay, let's see how we can do that. Okay, so let's okay, so there we go with those butterflies. Oh, that butterfly looks nice there. Where's my glue? Oops. Trying to glue without the top off of it. Okay, now this bottom can come off here. Now this is going to come up here. So this piece here oops, didn't tear that very straight, did I? Oh, my glue stick is getting very sticky. Do you guys find that your Oohoo stick gets sticky after you use it for a while? Mine has been doing that. And I don't know if it's my room or if it's just after I use it for a while. Okay. Okay, now down here, I don't think I want that. I think I want this. I want to bring some more butterflies in, and I want to tear it like that. Now, how much is going to stick off over there? Okay, that's good. And we'll deal with that in a minute, because I want to go on and ink this piece here. Oh, come back here, you little stinker. Perfect. Now, where's that flower stop? Because I want that flower, oh gosh, way up there. Good, because I want to use it way up here. Because I want to use this little flower on top of my window. Okay. I think this goes here. Okay, where's my book? There. There. All right, little butterfly, where are you? There. Except you need trimmed. Okay, you're too big. There, like that. Okay, so you need inked over here. Okay, so let's get you down. Okay, little guy, come here. Oh, well, darn. I'm gonna need you. Come back here. Oh, gracious. Don't go down yet, because I need you. Right there. Whoops. Right there. Okay. So, that goes there. So now I can go on and glue. Oh, not yet, because I still have to do this. Okay, so my little flowers here. Let's go on and get these. I want these torn out. And I want these inked. over here. Nope, don't want them inside. I think I want them here, like that. But underneath them, okay, so I'm done with you. Underneath those, I want, now where did we put, okay, you guys help me remember. There it is. Thanks, guys. And this, I'm going to have to dye some more of my, oh, there's a little piece. I'm going to have to dye some more of my stuff this weekend because that is what I want over this. This is not what I want. Put that over there. I want a little piece of this. This is all I have left. Gosh, not very much, is it? But that's okay. That's okay. We'll make it work. So this is just my dyed cheesecloth. I just used it with the inks that I have, and I just kept going and going and going until I had the color I wanted. So I want to put that there, and I just want to, you know, kind of figure out a way to tuck my flowers in a hole or somewhere. Kind of cover it up a little bit. Bring them down here. Yeah, there we go. And let part of the cheesecloth hang off on the paper. Like that. Just like that. Okay, so that's going to go there. Hold on, I'm trying to get my scrap box open here. Let's see. Okay, I have that little piece of ribbon that we might use. Okay, so we have this piece and this piece to do. Now, I don't need to do it because I kind of like it. I kind of like it like that. But I do need to glue this in because I haven't even glued this in yet. So, let's go on and glue this little stinker in. Now, I'm just taking my glue stick and I'm just lightly going over it, making sure I have all the edges. Okay, I'm moving that off. Now I'm going to open this up completely and scoot that in, and I'm gluing it down. Okay, so it's glued to the window. Now anything else I'm going to do on top, like my little label and things like that. Okay, so I can put this away. So let me get that put away. Okay. Now, I do have, I think, where my little label's at. Right there. I think those are the big ones. I need my little ones. Come here. Oh, you're the bigger ones. You're the great big ones. You're not the ones I want. Come on. There you go. Now, I don't think I want another green one. What about a blue stamp? You know, there's blue up here. This little guy is going to sit down here. What about a blue stamp? Bring some more blue down. Or here's a blue label we could do. I kind of like the blue stamp, actually. Let's do the blue stamp. Yeah, I like that. Let's do the blue stamp. And that's from the Field Notes and Labels, the Tim Holtz kit. Let's see, one of the 2 kits of his that I have. I don't normally buy those, but I really liked those little kits. Now, and the other one I have are his Field Notes snippets. And I bought them for the little tiny butterflies. That's all I use out of it, are these little tiny butterflies. And these little tiny flowers, which I'm getting ready to use another one of on top of that one. Like that. There. Oh, wait, I need to pop out that middle and add some ink too. I use the little flowers and the little butterflies. Now, sometimes I do use the little cards. If I'm making a garden journal, I'll use the little cards. Now this is going right on top of the other one, like that. Now, I'm looking for just a little tiny butterfly. Hopefully I haven't used them all. I don't think I have. I sorted them at one time. Oh, here they are, right here. Let's see. We could use that one. Okay, so we need to glue this shut. So let's do that now. And I need to get my tip back on here. I took it off when I left for vacation. Excuse me, I reach. I need to get a clean tip and put that away. Hello, my darling. You ready to go to work? And I can hear her now saying, no. No, I'm not. I have enjoyed my vacation. Okay. Oops. All right, so let's go on and glue this closed here on this side. And I'm going to run just a little tiny piece of glue right there. There. Now, let's get our decorations on the front. But first, I want to get this down here where it's going to go. Then we'll worry about the front. That way it won't move. Okay. So I want to come down and over. So let's start up here at the top. Down. And over. Okay, so that goes there. Okay, so I want to add some behind here, which I forgot to do. So let's run some. That way. Oops, I don't want it sticking there. I just want it stuck to the envelope. Now for the top envelope, let's see, the top envelope, I need to go up. Let me think here. Up to hold that in place. There's a pocket there. Okay, that's right. Oops, I moved you. Okay, so here's how this is going to go. This is glued on this side. This comes down and over, and then the back of this envelope is glued here to keep this from bipping and bopping around. This envelope is glued closed on this side. Oops, I pulled it open. So this is a pocket, this is a pocket. This is going to be a side tuck over here. So this whole side is open. Okay. Now, let me get my top here. Now let's work on the decorating of the front. So for the front, we're going to have this down through here, like that. So let's get some glue on the back of it here. Okay, let's put some glue, a little bit of glue there to hold that in place. Okay, you're supposed to go down. You need to spread out. Come on, big guy. Okay, and then this little flower goes right on top, but inside the cheesecloth that we laid down. So she's tucking right in there. And then this little butterfly. Oh dear, where's my little whoop-de-boo? There it is. Is going to go over here. And it is also going to stick off like that. Okay, now this cheesecloth, I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there to kind of hold it in place like that. Now, because that's there, I got to make sure the book stays open, or these pages stay back, so that it doesn't glue to these pages. So to do that, I'm going to grab, maybe I'm going to grab some of these clamps and hold those pages down. There. And let that dry for a second. Okay? Now, remember that, do you remember this little thing we cut out here? Okay, this will go. Oh, I need to let that dry because I'm pulling it apart. This will go in one of these two pockets. And then this one, after it's glued onto the book page, will go back there. So I'm going to tuck it back there so that I remember. Like that. But all my glue needs to dry because every time I put something back there, it's pulling it apart. So I'm going to let that dry, but I'm going to keep those there. This little flower that we did, it's going to go up there. All right, so we're going to let this dry. Let me check the time. Let me find the time. Okay, 40 minutes. Gosh, I can't believe that took 40 minutes. Holy cow. Okay, well, that is all the time we have for today. And I forgot to flip my camera, so unfortunately you guys are going to be grumpy at me because this video went the wrong direction. All right, so I want to thank you guys for joining me today on this video here where we made our little double pocket. We've got 3 pockets. We've got one up here, one down here, And we've got a great big tuck back here. And with all of our little goodies, when they dry, we'll get them all in there. What am I seeing right here? Oh, this is all the stuff I have tucked back here. So once this dries, I can put it in there. Oh, I forgot to put our little stamp on. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Oh, gosh, a lot of glue came out. Yeah, I want this under here. Like that. There we go. Completely forgot it. There we go. That's better. There. So there. That worked out better, didn't it? Okay. Oops. Gosh, I pulled it up again. I'm going to have to re-glue it again, I think. Okay. There we... Yep, I'm going to have to put some more glue on it. I think I pushed that down too far. All right, let's put a little more glue on it from where I pulled it up. Oh, let me pull this out. Yep, from where I pulled it up, I need to glue it back. Okay. All right. Now this time I'll leave it alone and let it dry. Okay. This time I'll just leave it be. I won't mess with it so it does that. There we go. Much better. There. Alrighty. Much better. Much, much better. So, I want to thank you guys for joining me today here at the Ladybug Journals. And I apologize for the cockeyed view of the camera. I didn't realize it was that way until I just looked at the time. I haven't done that in a long time. So, I will make sure that I do not do that again. Here, maybe this will help you. There. I don't know if that will help you or not. That might make you crazy. So, if need be, we'll just make another one someplace else in another journal. So, if you would like me to do that, let me know. And we can do that. And I promise it won't be so backwards. And it'll be easier for you to see. So, until I see you again in our next Ladybug Journal video, ta-ta for now.